Welcome back to what Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is an Emil I. It's a tier 8 Swedish heavy tank. It's located on the south spawn, the assault team of Karelia Assault, and it's under the command of Awppenheimer. Battle started. 10 minutes to kill all the enemy tanks or capture the cap. He's got a 105mm gun, which is capable of doing 360 alpha and penetrating 217mm of armor, and he fires standard APCR, and alongside him is Jiffy in the IS-3A, and they're platooned together. Okay, they're getting a nice little shove from that defender. That's very kind of him. Okay, well, the Emil has a 12 degrees of gun depression. It's the first of the series of Swedish heavy tanks using this wedge design. The first was the Emil I, the second was the Emil II, and then came the Kramvon, but they also squeezed in the Emil 1951 into that bunch, or at least Wargaming did, as a reward tank. Now above, or in front of us, we've got a Aslains, which is a Swedish premium, but up there is a Batchat. Oh, we just took a round from Jiffy, I think. We just got shoved in the rear. Oh, we hit him in the track. And he got some track damage there, some assistance. Well, he's got a 3-shot magazine, and it takes 25 seconds to reload. Now, Aslains and a Carnarvon Action 10. Now, he's been spotted. It's, I'm not sure why he's not reloading, actually. He's still got one shell in the magazine. But I suppose he wants to use that shell before he is forced to reload. There's Aslains. Yeah, got that one in. And the round bounced off the turret. You can see they just careened off the armour. That 12 degrees of gun depression can be really handy. In fact, from the front, this vehicle is very difficult to actually penetrate. The only place you can really get it through is those hatches on top or the sides of the turret. But that means you actually have to get to the side of the vehicle. If it's facing you head on, you're in a lot of danger. And he's alongside Jiffy now. Jiffy's facing the other way, and Awppenheimer's coming up this direction. Don't want to get a shell into your hull because that is a weak spot. He's going to use this rock and go hull down on that Aslains. Bye bye. Okay, next one, Centurion. Takes a round. Go for the third. Yep. Now, I mentioned to Awppenheimer, I said, surely this is actually quite a fast reload, but he said, well, not really, no. And if you think about it, it isn't, because obviously the T-57 Heavy can reload 4 shells and the same time takes the Emil I to load just 3. Plus the T-57 Heavy will do a lot more damage with those 4 shells. Because of course, as I said, these ones will do 360, but the T-57 Heavy one will do 400. Oh, took a round there. And bounced another one and puts that one through the top of the Action 10 turret. He didn't take any damage though. He's still got all his hit points. He's just using the turret to get them bounced off. He was lucky though, because you can see one of the rounds careened off that upper plate. Okay, going around them. I think he's going to try and get them from the side. This is what's around the corner. Is a 7032, is it? Or is it? No, it's not. But he gets around into the Action 10. Goes to the 7032. It is a 7032. And that's in. Just uses the rocks for cover. 70232 can't sort of like fire at us and at our teammates. So whilst we're waiting for the reload to go in, we can just sit here on his corner. But eventually he's going to have to deal with the fact that Awppenheimer's going to have 3 shots available to take him out. And he's a 1-shot. Here we go. Bye bye. Oh, didn't go through. Next one. That one went in, but it was a low roll. 3rd shot. Oh, and we took a round this time, but it bounced off into the tracks. So we've left him on minimal hit points. 52. But we've got a long reload. We've got a T67 to our right. We've got the 703 to our left. And the 703 goes down. So now we can deal with a T67. A T69 rather. Okay, right. Just checking the lay of the land. That one ricochets off the front of the armour. And that one went in okay. That one we bounced around in return. And, oh, we took one that time through the lower plate. In fact, actually, it went through the track, I think, as well. Okay, fix that. We've still got our repair kits on cooldown. Okay, ready to go. 3 shots. 1 shot's all it needs to take out the T69. Oh, we bounced around off us from the AT-15. And we've gone balls deep with the T69. Oh, missed on the first shot. We've got to get this one in. He's turning. And that's it. He's in. That was hairy for a moment. We took 1 round from the AT-15, 1 from a Noobs, and 1 from a Striv. And we lost a huge amount of hit points during that moment because we were so vulnerable. But now we use that 12 degrees of gun depression to good effect. This is an assault battle, remember, we've only got 10 minutes and there's only 3:45 left. So we're running out of time. He's trying to bait that AT-15 to shooting so he can take a shot himself. Yeah, he keeps popping up, he's still spotted. Bit lower might work. That's better, much better. Using the terrain to get the gun depression. Only trouble is the AT-15's pulled back behind the rock. Oh, he's gone the other side, that's why. Now we're vulnerable if we go up this rise. So, and he's not looking at us, thank God. Okay, going around the other side. He's looking at that OHO at the moment. Can he get shots into his rear? Fires one in. Not sure that hit, but we've got somebody just around the corner. Going for the OHO again. Yep, that's a pen. Nope, that one didn't. So now we've got 25 seconds to reload. There's only 4 left on the assault team, but there are still 8 enemies out there. It's looking increasingly difficult to try and get this win. Especially considering there's a lurver just around the corner and he wants to come after us. We're going to be loaded any second and he's got a full set of health. We haven't got enough hit points to take him out with 1 mag. It's going to take more than 1. Oh, we're lucky. Somebody else got a shot into him, took him out, so puts a round into the VK. Oh, he's a 1-shot now, but we're reloading. And the VK goes up, but so does Noobs, and now we're facing a Noobs on our right. We're not loaded, there's nothing we can do about that. All we can do is sort of like face off frontally. He's taken out our driver. Almost loaded. Now we're loaded. We've only got 12 hit points left. We can't really afford to take a shot, and oh. That's it. It's all over. There's only 1 left on our team. It's the Centurion and he's got minimal hit points. And in fact, actually, he's pulling away. He's been stunned by the Arty. He won't last very long. He's facing an IS-3. And that's it. He's gone. And that was the last minute warning. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. And it's an ace tanker for Awppenheimer in the Emil I. In fact, it's his first ace tanker in this vehicle, but unfortunately, it is a losing game. He did manage to get a fire for effect, a sharpshooter, a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 7 in this one. He got the high caliber for dealing the most damage in the battle, and he also got a Confederate as well for hitting more of the enemy than anyone else. And his win rate from the game was 10,300, but all of that, he could not carry the team because I'm afraid just too much left to do. And of course that Udez was quicker on the draw than he was. He got one shot into the guy, but it left him alive and gave him the ability to return fire and take him out of the game. So let's have a look at team scores. Highest damage, 5,148 hit points of damage. The next highest scorer was the IS-3 on the enemy team with 2,671. Then their Carnarvon with 2,530. And then their VK with 2,307. You can see that nobody else on Awppenheimer's team managed to get more than 2,000 hit points. He was the only one out of his team. He couldn't carry them all on this occasion. I'm afraid it was just not possible. And when it came to kills, it was shared because the Awppenheimer managed to get 3, the Centurion got 3, the IS-3, the Striv, the FV-207 all got 3 kills apiece. And when it came to base XP, it was the IS-3 on the enemy team got 1,158. Their Carnarvon managed to get 1,048. But the third highest scorer on XP alone was Awppenheimer with 1,007. Just shows how far he was above his own team. He had double the XP of the next highest player on his own team. And he actually had more XP than all the other members of the team, bar the top 2. He fired 28 rounds, got 23 direct hits, 16 penetrations, damage of 5,148 hit points, of which 399 were at more than 300 meters. He received 13 hits from the enemy, 6 penetrations, 7 non-penetrations, and 1,730 hit points of damage blocked. He spotted 3 enemy vehicles, damaged 10 of the enemy, killed 3, and did 2,434 hit points of damage assistance. I think that's spotting assist in this game. In fact, actually, I know that some of it was damage assist as well. 81,150 credits on a premium count, earned 24,335 for the holiday ops and 5,760 for courageous resistance. That's for getting a battle hero medal in a losing or a drawn game. His total, 111,245 credits. He, after repair, ammunition, resupply and consumables, he still took away a profit of 35,155 credits. He got 2 bonds, one for getting the high caliber and the other for getting the Confederate, and he also earned 1,510 XP, 822 for courageous resistance, 1,167 for completing the mission events, that's holiday ops, and 4,665 for the personal reserves. So he took away 8,164 altogether. So yes, an impossible task in this occasion, but at least he got the ace tanker out of it, and it won't be long before he's third marked this little heavy tank as well. He's working his way down the Swedish line at the moment, and I'm pretty sure he'll be in the Cram Farm before we know it. So if you enjoyed this replay, please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel, and thank you for watching.